You and I, we are so random. You bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. I ignore the fact that this will never last. Your words come out so soothing that I forget that this thing is confusing. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, vice,
vice, vice.
I'm all about your vibe, vibe,
vibe.
Me and you got that good, yeah, but I'm running like I'm lost in the woods, yeah. I don't really care, cause I just like it here. Me and you can't get enough, no, you know, acted, but I know this is a bluff, though. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, vice,
vice, vice.
I'm all about your vibe, vibe,
vibe.
Want you to be my vice, vice,
vice, vice.
I'm all about your vibe, vibe,
vibe.
Want you to be my vice, vice,
vice, vice.
I'm all about your vibe, vibe,
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can you feel me? Can you handle it? Right? Do you Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you're bleeding down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout.
Don't make me dance to a tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag. Get out your bomb and fly away. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is rising, to the break of dawn. You can't keep me in a cage made of tired ideas. It's rusting out faster by the day. Oh, where you leave.
Hello, streamers. Happy holidays. I guess we're past the holidays now. It is the last week of 2021. Can you believe it? The last week. But there is still time to make a big difference in your life, in your business, in your channel, whatever it is that you want to. So I thought today we would just hang out and have a little bit of a brainstorm session. If you don't mind, I'll give you a lovingly booty kick to make a difference this week. It is the last year, It is the last week of the year, and that means we can either give up or we can just dig our heels in and make something happen. So that is, I guess so. I guess we still have New Year's. True. It's not past the holidays entirely. So I just wanted to, hang out with you guys today and walk you through kind of a series of things to think about, to do. This is an interactive session. So get those fingers typing and participate. Yay! Andrea is off today, so actually can watch a live show. So some of you guys mentioned it's my day off, it's my week off. Not really. So I did mention like a couple of weeks ago that I was going to be taking the last 2 weeks of the year off. And then I decided that's just not happening. That is just not happening because of the goals that I have set for this year. And I wanted to make sure that we had what we needed in the business to be able to end the year spectacularly. So I'm not taking time off right now. However, I am going to be taking time off in February. I did say I was going to, and apparently I lied to myself. Whoops. I am going to take some time off. Worked on content December 1st through the 27th. You deserve a couple of days off, Danielle. That's amazing. That is amazing. I will take some time off in February after the event that we have coming up. And that's why I decided not to take time off, is that we do have this Expand Your Reach live event coming up in mid-January. And it's just taking everything I got to put into it to make sure it happens. And it's done spectacularly well. You can see this is the list of, or the pile of gear that we have had delivered to make the event happen. And you guys, is going to be incredible. I'm so freaking excited. The ticket sales, the ticket price actually goes up on the 31st for the final time. So it's just been an increase throughout this time that we've had that open. And the January price is the final price, but you have this week to get your ticket at the current discounted rate. So if you want to join us there, speakers like Amy Porterfield, Pat Flynn, Daryl Eves, Epos Vox, Gerald Undone, and more that we haven't even announced yet. We're going to, so this is the cool thing, and we're going to get down into this brainstorm session here shortly. But this is the cool thing with all of this gear. Oh, do you see little man there? Do you see a little man poking out there? If you don't know who I call little man, then I'm going to let you guess in the comments. But yeah, so the gear, we're going to be tearing this apartment apart in order to set up for this virtual event. Now, given that it's a virtual event, we wanted to make sure that it actually is going to be really engaging, and you won't see me hiding behind this desk exactly. So we're going to have a couple of different sets going on. We have team members coming in. We're going to deck the place out in terms of a ton of hardware and software and all of the things. That way it's as much as you can get like an in-person event as possible virtually. And that means that it's more exciting for you. That means it's more engaging for you. That means that you're not feeling like you're on Zoom 24/7, right? So it's going to be really, really, really cool. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited about it. Oh, thank you so much, Kyle. I really appreciate you. Tell me what you've taken away from this channel. Oh my, I used to organize conferences for a decade. So much fun and so much work. So much work. That's why I can't take time off right now. I have been busy. Yes, this pile, to organize it, to condense things, to label things. You can see all those Post-its. I've labeled everything. I've organized it all. It took me about 7 hours on Friday. I think I was working on it on Friday. So, what type of gear are we incorporating? A lot. I don't want to tell you just yet because I want you to see it. I don't want to just tell you. I want you to see it. So we'll be doing some behind the scenes footage of us setting it all up, and the reason I want you to see it and not hear it is because it's going to make a massive difference in terms of what it means to you and to the event itself. So yeah. Awesome, Kyle. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let's talk about this being the last week of the year. And I want to walk you through a series of interactive questions and brainstorm session so that we all have something that we can tackle this year, this week, so that we finish off the year strong. And I think that would be a really fun community effort. So real quick, I'm looking for better ways to get people excited and signed up for it. Any suggestions would be appreciated. Wellness challenge. Yeah, so it's all about creating the buzz. So if you've paid attention to how we have built out the buzz of this event, it started back in early November. I think it was like November 1st. We started the process, and it's all about the tease. It's all about the buzz. It's all about the momentum building up to the challenge in your case, right? And so you want to get people involved early on. What do they want to see in the challenge? What do they need from the challenge? And get them emotionally invested in the process, and that's going to be a lot easier for you to get people to sign up and activated throughout the challenge. Daniel says the event is during normal work time, evening with my family time, so we'll be on the video on demand track. Fair enough. The all access ticket gets the replays, so it's totally understandable. You do want to try, if at all possible, to show up live because there will be prizes for live people. There will be other activities that we're going to be doing that will make a big difference. But whatever you've got to do, right? Watching the setup will be awesome. Yes, for sure. Hello, Matt. How are you? Go ahead and get your ticket if you haven't already at eyr.live. Okay, let's talk about this one thing. What is the one thing that you are going to do this week to still make a difference in 2021? Okay, here is the first question. I've got a series of 4 questions that I'm going to ask you, and I want you to type the answers in the comments, and this is an interactive process, okay? So the first question is, what were your goals for 2021? What were your goals for 2021? Go ahead and type in 1 or 2 goals in the comments that you had hoped to accomplish in 2021. And did you accomplish those or did you not? Now, for me, and I always like to be transparent and share my stuff as well as ask you to share yours. My goal at the beginning of this year was to hit 1 million in revenue. We did, this year went way off track for me unexpectedly. And so that did not happen. However, we did make great progress through the year, even with an off-track year. And that's the thing, is like when you have goals that you're not hitting or that you see that you're not going to hit, it's okay to kind of reset that stage for yourself and the expectations, and not, sometimes you have health issues, death in the family, or something in the business just derails your goals. And that you can't hold too much like weight against, right? It happens. And of course, we're going to do everything we can to achieve our goals and to make great progress, but it doesn't always happen. And so when you can reset and you can reframe expectations, that can make a massive difference for you. Okay, I just want to see, before we move on to question number 2, goals: make an impact on my client wellness goals and create a great income doing it. Fantastic. Nicole, did you do that? How was that identified or tracked? Survive. So far, so good. Good. Michael Hyatt, my mentor, says always, you always survive 100% of the challenges you go through. I'm paraphrasing there. But it's a great phrase, right? Because we always do survive. To get sponsors for my live show accomplished, Frank, I'm so proud of you. That is so exciting. Survived the crazy school year. And again, you survived, right? I would love to do this conference. Expand your reach, but I'm already committed to another conference in May out in Vegas. This is virtual, Jay. You don't have to go anywhere. So that is the beauty of the Expand Your Reach live conference. It's virtual, so you can stay at home, and you can also watch the replays if you get the all access ticket. Okay, so back to goals. Mr. Camera Junkie said 52 uploads and 52 live streams. Did you do that, Mr. Camera Junkie? Awesome. Launching my e-com website. Just a different track, not off track. That's a really great way to reframe that. Thank you so much, Michael, for that. I love that. Sammy says goals I accomplished doing live with the top content creators, and next year I will have some bigger content creators. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. My real job gets in the way of what I really want to do. This is the thing, right? So a lot of people who are in a day job and who have goals of being their own boss, thank you so much, Einar, for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate you. Okay, so those people like you, Nicole, I want you to make sure that you're being realistic with your expectations when you're setting goals, right? And by the way, if you want to really get down into goal setting, Michael Hyatt's Best Year Ever program that's actually happening live on the 30th, this Thursday, is fantastic. I go through that every year. I'll actually be going through that one in January, February, because I'm so focused on the event. I'm not going to actually be doing 2022 planning until 2022, unfortunately. That's not normal for me. Goal was to start live streaming and recorded streams. Fantastic. Put all of the business pieces in place. Patreon, email, newsletter, merch, Facebook group, getting ready to blow up. Wonderfully said. I love, love, love that. Okay, fantastic. You guys, lots of goals. I love how interactive you're being. Start a YouTube channel. Abigail, I hope that you started it and that you took action on that? Okay, so lots of people who have accomplished their goals, you've set out your goals, you've said, okay, this is what I had hoped to accomplish, and whether you did or not, yes, me too, right? Favorite things. Okay, so, oh, nice. Michael booked our first 5-figure live stream deal for February, and my goal is to knock it out of the park. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations, Michael. That's so exciting. Okay, so question number 2, and if you're just joining us, this is a brainstorm session, and I'm just kind of walking you through a few questions to help you get a grip on what's happened and also what you can do this week in order to make a difference for the rest of the year. Don't sit back and just say, well, the year is over. It is not over. I don't like that opera saying it's not over until the fat lady sings, but I don't know what a better phrase is. If anybody has one, please give it to me because I don't like that phrase. But that concept is so true, right? We have a week left. You can do so much in just a few days. Okay, we'll get to my for example here. I've been working on discerning between what is an opportunity and what is a distraction. Massive difference. Yes, that is so important for everybody to start to learn how to discern an opportunity from a distraction. We don't want to say yes to everything. Okay, Felicia, it's not over till it's over. Yes, okay, perfect. So simple. I could have thought of that, right? It's not over until it's over. We have so much more that we can actually do this week. Or it ain't over till it's over. All right. So question number 2. What's one thing that you're bummed about not hitting? So what's one thing that didn't happen for you in 2021 and you're kind of bummed that it didn't? Okay, let me know in the comments what that is, because we're gonna build off of that. For me, with the Expand Your Reach conference, right? We've got this Expand Your Reach conference that we've got coming up in January, and we did a lot of great things with this, and I was able to go beyond kind of where I thought we would go, but I also had goals beyond what I thought, and I did not hit those by the end of last week. So this week, what I decided to do was, what can we do, right? That leads us to the next question, which we'll get into a second. But we've got to identify, like, what are we kind of bummed that we didn't hit? And then what can we do about it, right? Okay, so Frank says, didn't get my LMS launched, added live coaching clients, but not to the LMS portion. Didn't get all my tech worked out. Hey, I don't think you ever do. I mean, look at this. That's never getting worked out. I'm just joking. Still struggling with audio and controlling video smoothly. It's all a process, right? More events with the company. Most feel they do not need my help. They were wrong, but they don't know it yet. Bummed I didn't enroll more clients. Okay, so I'm gonna pick on Nicole here for a second. I keep on picking on you, but I apologize for that. Don't take it. But also, I'll pick on Anne as well on this one. I didn't get my live sales automated the way I had planned to, but it's my goal for Q1. So those 2 goals that you did not hit, right? The things that you're kind of bummed that you didn't actually accomplish. This leads us in to that third question, which is, what is one thing you can do this week? You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You have 5 days left in the year. 5 days. That's a whole hell of a lot of time. Sorry. That's a whole heck of a lot of time in order to accomplish something. So, Anne, if you did not get your live sales automated the way you had planned to, then break it down. What are 1 or 2 things that you can do to automate that process in 5 days? That's a lot of time. A lot of time. So in terms of Nicole's, you didn't enroll more clients. Okay, fantastic. You didn't get as many as you had hoped. That's okay. But you have 5 more days to accomplish getting 5 more clients, right? It doesn't have to be the moon in terms of your goal for 5 more days. 1 client a day. What can you do this week to get 1 client a day? Or 3 clients by the end of the year? That is what I want you now to type in the comments. What one thing are you going to do to get get an additional client or 3 or 5 clients? What are you going to do to automate that process? What are you going to do? What's the one thing that you're going to focus on in the next 5 days? Didn't do my planned live workshops, so plan it. Plan for the next year, right? You don't necessarily have to do it this week, but maybe you could start selling tickets to it, right? So, yeah, you guys are just joking about the tech, which is funny. These are great questions. I realize I wasn't clear with my goals, so I don't really know. And that's actually a very common thing for people to not be clear on their goals, which is why I love going through Best Year Ever from Michael Hyatt, because it really helps me get clear on my goals each and every year. And he takes a bit of a different approach than the standard approach. So now you're writing down what specific thing, what one thing are you going to spend the next 5 days on in order to hit a goal, in order to take that thing that you're bummed about and turn it around. It doesn't have to meet that original goal, but let's get halfway there, right? What can you do? Next 5 days in all of 2022 to play with the tech, right? I did not communicate with the community I built prior to live streaming effectively or efficiently. Felicia, it's a hard thing to do, to stay committed to that, but it's vital, right? Especially as you grow and grow beyond where you are now. So, Felicia, the one thing that you can do this week is to communicate with them, right? Is to go live. Maybe send an email out to your list and say, hey, I'm having a special end of the year live stream. Come join me. Promote towards it. Make it an event. Make it a community thing. You can still do that. You aren't done yet. It ain't over till it's over. To get 100, not go 100. Oh, I didn't see your original one. Sorry. Research for my sponsor opportunity next year. Fantastic. One thing I can do today, signed up for MailChimp. Yes, good job, David. That is the first step to being able to build your email list, right? Is to have a provider like MailChimp. Establish community. Okay, so establish some community in this next 5 days, like I was just talking about before. Action, wake up earlier. Seriously, I can jam in the morning after coffee, of course. I love my morning times. This morning, okay, so I'll tell you what I did, right? This weekend I did some number crunching and I realized, okay, like this is where we have to get to in order to reach our goals by the end of this year. We've got 5 more days. So what do? I create an action plan yesterday and I I woke up this morning. I went to the gym and I said, okay, I'm going to do this thing. I woke up this morning and created a bunch of ads that my team has been begging me to do, and I just haven't had time. And so I set that in stage. I set that in motion, right? So those ads are going to help us achieve the goals that we have for the next 5 days and beyond. And so that's what I committed to. I said nothing else matters but these ads, right? That is the kind of commitment that you need for the next 5 days, is to wake up, get your body moving, go to the gym, do what you have to do, get some coffee in you, whatever makes sense for you, and then get committed to taking the action that's going to deliver you some results. All right. Stick to my social media promotion plan. Yes. It's actually never over. True. Very, 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 very true. It's never, ever, ever over. Let's see. Merry Christmas, Laria. You as well. I've learned so much from you this year. As soon as I get past some health issues, I plan on putting everything you taught me to use. Fantastic. Put your health first. Your health always comes first. And that is one of my biggest goals. I said I went to the gym this morning. It's been one of my biggest goals is putting my health first. And I've worked really hard this year to discover why I don't necessarily do that, right? I have all kinds of excuses, pressure, lots of people, lots of things that are relying on me on a daily basis. And sometimes I use those as excuses to not put my health first, but I have recommitted to that as well. And I will tell you that so that I stay committed. You can hold me accountable just as I'm holding you accountable right now, right? What is the next step you can take right now? So I love how committed you guys are to this process. I love all of these comments, and I'm sorry I'm not able to read all of them. You guys are killing it right now. Let's see. Okay, we're going to stay focused on, I'll answer tech questions here shortly. As you can see, we've got a lot of tech around here. But I want to stay focused on this next set of questions, right? So first question we answered was, what were your goals for 2021? What's one thing you were bummed that you did not hit in 2021? And then what's one thing that you can do to make a difference in the next 5 days? It ain't over till it's over. So what are you going to do to make progress towards that goal that you didn't hit? And then the next final question is, what are you going to do in January to set yourself up for success for 2022 so that you do hit your goals? That's a big question. That comes with a lot of effort, right? But it is really vital that you start to put that in your brain. What are you going to do in 2022 to set yourself up for success? For me, and by the way, while I'm talking about me, I want you to put that in the comments right now. What is that thing that you're going to do? For me, part of that is actually putting my health first, actually putting myself first in that capacity so that I can show up bigger and better than ever for my team, for you, my viewers, and my family, so that I can do bigger and better things, right? Like, that's massively important to me. Push go live. Brad, I'm going to encourage you to move that one to this week. Why wait till January? Move that to this week. Why not tomorrow? Why don't you make that commitment to us, to this community, to go live tomorrow and connect with your community? That would be amazing. You're going to organize, prioritize, and execute your goals. In 2022, I will schedule more interviews that will make me blow up. I love this thought process of blowing up. And you guys, if you're not in that mode of your channel blowing up this year, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever platform, this is where you need to be. And this is one thing that you can do in January, since it's happening January 12th to the 14th, in order to accomplish your goals. You are actually going to take away an action plan. And I want to show this to you. Well, wait, I went too far. We're going to actually get you an action plan, because day one, we're going to talk about discovery. We're going to look at all of the possibilities in this event that are out there for your social platform efforts, for your video efforts. Now, here's the thing. You're not going to do all of them, because I'm going to be encouraging you to stay focused on what's going to work for you, right? And we're going to make some of those decisions during the event. And then day two, we're going to talk about develop. We're going to be getting nitty gritty into some strategies, so you have some real depth behind you in order to take that out in 2022 and make a difference. And then day 3, we're going to talk about delivering, optimization, getting it out there. And you will actually create an action plan by the end of the event. We've got Amy Porterfield, Peflin, Daryl Eves, Harris Heller, Roberto Blake, Thomas Frank, Kenya Kelly, Michael Stelzner, Molly, Renee, Epos Vox, Gerald Undone. We've got Leslie, Dave, Dee Niman. We've got so many amazing people who are going to be here to help you, guide you through these decisions, and I will be guiding you through that action plan to make sure that you know what you're going to do in January in order to take action, in order to achieve those goals, in order for your channel, whatever platform it's on, to freaking blow up, right? Won't we want that again? Yes, we want to blow up this year and it's not about numbers, right? Like, numbers don't actually matter. They do matter in terms of reach. They do matter in terms of potentially getting some sponsorships and things like that. But know this, even with a small channel, small results, you can get big results. You can make a lot of money. You can have a big impact. You can get your message heard far and wide, even with a small channel. So I want you to get your brain wrapped around that and don't, compare yourself to anybody else. You are where you are, and you are right where you need to be. And I will consistently remind you of that. But of course, we also want to grow. We want to expand your reach so that your voice can be heard further and wider, and your message can be delivered so that it has a bigger impact on other people. You can help more people. That's what this event is about, and I would love, love, love to get you involved as well. We're going to see your face, you're going to be involved, and you're going to walk away with that action plan, and that the price does go up on December 31st, so you only have this week. But again, you have a lot of time to accomplish something, and then I want you to set your focus on January and the rest of 2022. They're amazing people. I'm so pumped about it. I'm all about amplifying my message of encouragement to more people. Yes, Tony, encouragement all the way. I'm right there with you. And this is for the event. All of this gear, this is a whole bunch of gear that we will be setting up in this 850 square foot studio apartment. Yikes. And we will be producing this virtual event. We'll be showing you behind the scenes so you guys won't miss that. But it's okay, fair enough. Austinator, I don't want to blow up. I like having a small audience. It's great that you know that, right? And not everybody has to have a huge audience. Like I said, you can have a big impact with a small audience. You can make money with a small audience. It's as long as it's focused and you have you have the right people paying attention, right? Dan wants to become more organized and tidy. I can help you out there. I'm an organization freak. I finally feel fully committed to expanding my classes. It is a given and not just a thought. Woo-woo! Yes! I'm so excited for you. That's amazing. And doing consistent live streams to serve my audience is what you're going to be doing in 2022. Consciously driving traffic to our websites, call to action, starting YouTube channel to diversify my social media. Fantastic. These are all amazing goals. Will I be sleeping during the event? Probably not. I don't think any of us. Yes, you do see 5 TVs. You do. That is 5 TVs that you see right there in the corner, and you will see why we're actually doing that. That is so that I can actually really see you guys. I am going to be able to see you big and bold, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait till this is set up. I want to be consistent with my message and help more people keep their health as a priority. Ellie, I need you. Honestly, that is something that I struggle with greatly, is I put everybody else before me, and I've worked really, really hard this year. And, I'm a big believer in getting help where you need it. And I have coaches, I have a therapist, I have the people surrounding me to be able to support me in those journeys and to commit to my health. So I am all about that, Ellie. I love that mission. Is the LSP conference on Zoom or another platform? It's a combo. So it is on Zoom. However, it's housed within a proprietary system that you probably haven't seen elsewhere. So that's why it's so special. That's why it requires all of this gear. And I can't even describe it until I can show it to you. But it's going to be very interactive and very engaging. One of my viewers got a new job after watching my video. So proud. That's amazing. Isn't that the most amazing feeling, is when somebody actually watches your video and has a real hard result out of that? Amazing. Animal Paradise, one thing you're doing in January is the summit, to set the tone for the rest of the year. I can't wait. And that's the thing, is this summit at EYR.live is going to set the tone for your video content plans, right? And maybe you have other goals beyond video content, your personal goals, all of that. But when it comes to your video content, whether that's short form content, live streams, recorded video, YouTube video, TikTok, whatever, that is going to set the tone, just as Animal Paradise just said, where you're going to know, okay, these are the things that I should focus on for 2022, and I don't want to be doing all of the things. We don't want to be doing all of the things. I will stop you in your tracks if you try to do all of the things. My students know this well. I'm constantly telling people, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Focus here, right? It's so important that you really stay focused on the things that are going to work for your channel, or at least that you experiment with one thing at a time, right? You're going to take this and you're going to go, and you're going to take this and you're going to go, right? Yeah, there will be 4 people here on site, 4 to 5 people here on site locally, along with all of that gear. So it'll be a little packed house plus 2 dogs. So yeah, live interaction is key for a summit. Yes. And that's the thing, is I'm excited. Okay. So I'm excited about the fact that all of these speakers, they're going to be able to see you participating and your reactions, because that's one of the biggest things about virtual summits, is that it's a lot of one way often, where people where the speakers don't get the same experience as an in-person stage, which as a speaker myself, I love that in-person stage, because I get that feedback, right? I know that what I'm saying is hitting with the audience, or that it's not, and I need to make some on-the-fly adjustments. And that's a really important part of the process for a speaker. And so with this event, you guys will be able to give that feedback to the speakers and help them deliver a better result, right? A better speech. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a full house. We need a team, and so do our animals when it comes to health. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, most likely just 4 people. There's a possibility there's going to be a 5th, but okay, you guys. So again, here, real quick, I'm retiring from my public school teaching job in June, so I'm determined to set myself up for success so that I'm ready to go full time on my crafting business. Fantastic. So you guys sound like you have some good foundational desires, right? So thank you, David. All right, hit that like. I'm terrible at asking. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and follow his instructions and hit that like button. Show flow. If you go to livestreamingpros.com/workbook, it has the workbook for you for the show notes of show flow. This event is huge. It's going to be so amazing. If you guys don't have your ticket yet, now is the time, because December 31st, that price increases. So that all access ticket will actually have some more things that I have not announced yet. An announcement is coming soon with some more speakers and something else that we're announcing for all access tickets holders. So if you're thinking about it and you're not sure which one, I would highly recommend that all access ticket because you're going to get even cooler stuff that's not even on that site yet. So, oh, good. I love the tease. I love the tease. If you don't know that already about me. So again, if you are, looking at this the next week, you've got 5 days left in the year. I can't believe it. It is almost over, but it's not over till it's over. So you have 5 more days. I want you to hunker down and I want you to get some results in. So what were your goals in 2021? What did you not hit that you're bummed about? What is one thing that you can do to make a difference? If you didn't hit your sales goal, then how can you reach that? What one thing can you do? Could you send an email out to your list? Could you go live? Could you send an email out to your network? Message some people, do a collaboration. What can you do, that one thing, to hit at least half of that goal that you didn't hit? Or the full goal? If you want to go crazy, yeah, let's do it. I will always be up for encouraging you to just go beyond what you expected. And then what are you going to do in January to set yourself up for success to reach your 2022 goals? A lot of that comes down to routines, health, and prioritizing that, right? I'm a big believer in that, even though I don't always follow my own advice. I'm working on that. And I will always be honest with you guys, and you can hold me accountable. You can ask if I went to the gym today. But I also would love for you to participate in my expectations of, or my event, the Expand Your Reach event, that is going to help you create those goals for your video content, for your platform growth, so that you can reach new audiences, so that you can grow your numbers, so that you can make more money, so that it's not just about making more money. It's about having a bigger impact. The more money you make, the reality is the more impact you can have. That's why I am looking for that $1 million revenue goal, right? It's not just because I want to hit $1 million. It's because with that, I can actually make a bigger impact. I can reach more people. I can have a bigger, I can help more people do bigger things themselves, which is that snowball effect. And that is what my mission in life is, right? Is to help more people. So those are the questions that I want you to ask. And I want you to get your booty in there to expand your reach so that you can set yourself up for success with that action plan. You get the knowledge, you get the action plan, you get the support you need in order to grow in 2022. I know you do. Paul is actually, we've got amazing team of moderators. Paul is one of our moderators who's going to be helping out. Super appreciative of yourself. This is just what the doctor ordered. Thank you. Awesome. Fantastic. Keep yourself alive. Yes. Keeping yourself alive is a very good goal. Most are yawners because that is not the interaction. Some speakers are pre-recorded. Yeah, we don't have, during the event itself, it's all live. There are no pre-recorded sessions coming into the live event itself. So I moved everything, including physical therapy. Yikes. I may not be able to walk. No, Cindy. You got to take care of your health. But I am looking forward to seeing you there. Please do take care of your health. This is going to be epic. Yes, it is. Okay, I did see some random questions that have nothing to do with goals or growth or anything like that, which I'll tackle here shortly. I'm pretty sure this will be the best virtual conference I've ever attended, and I've attended a lot. That's my goal. And that's the thing is, like, I don't do anything just subpar. I really don't like to do anything that's just like mediocre. That's my Enneagram 3, if you're familiar with the Enneagram. I'm a high achiever, and I like to go beyond expectations, and I like to push myself beyond my own expectations, and that's what we've done in this team. I've got to tell you how amazing this team has been. I can't thank each and every one of them enough, especially Daniel and Greg for heading up all of the tech that you see here. It is a beast to put together, and they have really captured it well and have been putting just an enormous amount of effort into making sure that we're doing it right. I'm struggling so hard to prioritize creating a channel and practicing my lives, rededicating myself in 2022. Zach, if you're not already coming to the event, please do, because it's not, guys, this is not just, I don't want you there because I want your ticket. I want you there because I know, because I'm pouring my heart and soul, and this entire team is doing the same thing, into making sure that it is something that is going to help you actually achieve those goals and actually recommit and get the support you need and the actual tools that you need to be able to do so, right? Like, that's the goal. Investing in yourself is automatic reach and growth. Absolutely. You go to EYR.live. The link is in the description, and also coming to you in, actually it's probably pinned to the top of the chat room. But yeah, if you just type in EYR.live, that will get you straight to there to grab your ticket, Brad. I can't wait to see you there. If you have any questions, just hit us up on the support ticket. I got my ticket. Yay! Well, thank you, F. Unfortunately, Daniel, because he's in Canada, it gets a little tricky with the borders. So he won't be, but he will be supporting from afar for sure. Enrico has my tickets. It's a couple weeks. Awesome. My goal for 2023 or 2024 is to be a speaker at your summit. Awesome. Let's make that happen, right? Like, put the effort into it, right? Like, I will fully support you in that goal. I want you to put the effort in to make it happen. Do it. Do it. And that's the thing, is like, one of the things that we have to do as creators in order to expand is to appear on other people's platforms, right? And so that is one of the biggest things that you can do in 2022 is find other platforms to show up on in order to get your name out there. And that is something that makes a massive difference if you choose right. You've got to choose the right audience, and you've got to choose the right events or podcasts or YouTube channels or whatever to collaborate with that will actually impact your goals, right? So it has to be a match. But if you do that, if you focus on that as one of the things in 2022, that will help increase your results for sure. Let's go. I do have some mystery guests, and I can't wait to share them. When am I sharing that? I have my dates, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. I do have my dates of when I'm making announcements, but I can't remember right off the top of my head. I'll have to look that up, but it's coming soon. All right. So some other things. Is there a way to edit and design comments you add to broadcast in Ecamm prior to when you are live? You can. You're going to need to go live privately. Hopefully they change this, but you will now, for now, you need to go live privately, comment to yourself, throw that comment up, edit it, and then you can go live publicly, and it'll stay with that customization. Ellie says, I was on a podcast this year that got me clients. I was able to do the podcast comfortably because of Lita. That is amazing. I'm so proud of you, Ellie. So cool. I love that. And that's the thing, is when you do show up on the right podcast, the right YouTube channel, the right email list, the right summit, the right whatever, it can make a massive, massive difference for you. Information Man Show. Peace and respect your right. Thank you so much for being a supporter. I don't know if you... I don't know, was that a super sticker, super chat? I didn't see that come through. What was that? Sorry, my team just sent that to me. I didn't see it come through. Thank you so much, Information Man Show. Appreciate you being here and appreciate you being here for 16 freaking months. That's amazing. Amazing. All right. Mystery guests, some of which are a mystery to me at this moment. Shuffles papers. No, I do know who our mystery guests are, but we also have some other things. Anyway, I'm constantly working on surprises. I love surprises. I love making people happy. And those of you who guys got your early bird ticket, you guys should pay attention, because if you got your early bird ticket before December, then there's something up my sleeve for you too. Okay. I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that it's been helpful for you to think through kind of wrapping this year up and also going into this next week to finish this year out strong and to make a bigger difference for your start of 2022. It is going to be an amazing year for us all because we're going to help support each other. We're going to keep each other accountable for our goals because that's what a community does, right? Early bird surprises. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, for participating in this exercise. I want you to take it to heart, and I want you to spend the next 5 days, today included, taking action. Do one thing that can make a difference to reaching that goal that you didn't hit. It is not over till it's over. And I cannot wait to see you at the Expand Your Reach Virtual Summit, EYR.live. That ticket price does go up on Friday. We're going to do this together. We're going to make a big difference the rest of this year and in 2022 together. Thank you guys so much. Let's put our dancing shoes on and dance this baby out because that's what we do around here. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye.
Shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.